Welcome back to Spend Too Much Diecast. What is going on, crew? Welcome back to the channel, to all my returning crew members. If you are new here, welcome to Spend Too Much Diecast, where we do all different types of diecast unboxings: Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Jada, Fast and Furious, Fan Home, CarTuned, full collections, full cases, all that good stuff. Alrighty, so today in front of me I have the brand new CarTuned custom shop. This is series 1 custom kits. There's 2 of them. There's the 1987 Chevy C10, and then we have the 56 Chevy Nomad. So not too sure exactly how we're going to do this on camera, but we're going to attempt to do something with it. So basically, this is the custom shop. It comes with wheels, extra wheels, the base, the car. It comes with 2 different colors. You can pour, cast, and install. So I'm guessing you can make yourself some wheels. You get the base car, a screwdriver, and then some stickers. And then basically up there, you can have it tuned 2 different ways. You can keep the stickers on it like that, the stickers like that, or then you can have a plain car. So depending on how you guys like to collect, if you want a version of each one, you'd have to buy 3 of these to keep a plain one, to do one version of the stickers and another version of the stickers. Or if you want, you could probably do one side, one stickers, one side, the other stickers, and stuff like that. If you want to mix them up, you can even have one set of wheels on one side, one set of wheels on the other side. So it looks pretty cool. So it says 2 cars in one. You can either have the Pro Street version, which would be those stickers, or you can have the Lowrider. And then it has Diecast technology, cast your very own wheels. So that's pretty cool. And then this is everything that is included. And then it says the instructions are inside. So I'm guessing that's going to be the color of the wheel, possibly. So you could either have either blue wheels or green wheels. I don't really know. So that is pretty cool. And then we have over here the other one. This is the Nomad. Again, you get the basic car in red, and then there's 2 different versions you can do. We have yellow and orange for the color, even though up there it shows they're red. And then 2 different graphics. So again, you can either have it the low-ride version, doing it like that, or you can have the custom version like that. I suppose you could probably mix the 2 if you really want to get 2 different color wheels. But that looks pretty cool. So I guess what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get one of them opened, and we'll attempt to do this on camera. Not 100% sure if we're going to be able to or not. If we can't, at least I do have the video kind of showing you guys the new custom shop. This is from series 1. I don't know exactly how far they're going to run with this. I do know eventually they're going to come out with a bigger one. So you'll also have to let me know if you're going to want to keep yours clean, or if you're going to do the graphics on it. I might do one side one graphics and the other side the other graphics. I think that would be kind of cool. That way I kind of have both versions of them. And I do know they probably make this one already in orange pretty clean, but I think having both sides would kind of look cool. That way we can kind of see what both graphics would look like. So let me go ahead and get this unboxed, and then we'll come back and take a closer look at it. Alrighty, crew, and we are back. All right, so before we get started with this, as usual, I do like to say thank you to all my crew members, everybody out there who likes, shares, comments, subscribed. It is because of you guys, the crew members, that we grow this channel. If you guys are new here to the channel, you like what you see, take 2 seconds, go down below, hit the subscribe button, join the Spend Too Much Diecast crew, hit the bell notification. All that stuff helps us grow this channel. Our next milestone we're looking for is to hit 10,000 crew members, 10,000 subscribers. We're almost there. We're about 1,000 off. So that would definitely help the channel as well. And we do put out some pretty cool videos and unboxings on here. And then of course, always down in the description, you will see all of our contact information, our social media, our website, all that good stuff. All right, so I got everything out of the container. The directions are in the back, the bottom here. And as usual, like in the 3 and the 2 packs, they have like a little road scene. So Eventually, if you want to put your car on there, you can, but the instructions are inside of there. Instructions inside, so we did pull them out. They both basically are both the same, just the two different cars. So basically it has, you can check out an assembly video on there if you want as well. There's a QR code, but it basically says you can put the wheels on, how you can put the stickers on, and then this is how you do the casting. So it wants you to shake the resin and then you take off the cap. You should have a little tab there. You close your resin, your mold. You pour the resin in. It says to wait 30 minutes, and then you can pop it out. You take the little file to get anything that's imperfection around it, and then you basically slap it on your wheels or your tires, and then yeah, you can have custom wheels. And the nice thing about it is the moldings you could probably use over and over again if you can find other types of the resin. So we'll take a look at the Chevy first. Basically, there's two different types of moldings. There's looks like a front and a back, a bigger wheel and a smaller wheel. So if you want to do two bigger wheels, you can probably do two castings of the bigger wheel and two smaller wheels, or if you want a smaller wheel on the front, bigger wheel on the back, however you want to do it, that is your casting for that, which is pretty cool. You do have the vehicle, which is right here. So we'll take a look at that first. Nice orange paint job. Like I said, if you want to leave it exactly how it is, you can just put it together here. It is cool. They put an extra CarTuned custom shop on the back, not just CarTuned. And these bases they come with are silver. I think the normal bases on most CarTunes are black. So you do have that as well. You can put that in. And then it also comes with the stickers. So like I said, you have the two versions you can do. License plates, it got CarTuned logos there. If you want to put another CarTuned sticker on the front window. This one says Showstopper, possibly. And then they do give you a screwdriver to screw in the base. They do give you a little file, like I said, if you need to file any of the resin. Once you get it complete, you get 2 bottles of resin, and then inside I just put this here so they didn't go anywhere. But they do give you 2 sets of the big tires, 2 sets of the little tires, and then it even does come with a set of wheels already. So if you just want to put these wheels on, you can. And then it comes with 4 axles. So I guess you do need to cast a big and a small. You can't do 2 bigs and 2 smalls because you only have tires. You have 2 big and 2 small, so you have to go small and big tires. You can't do like 4 big tires because you don't have the wheels unless you buy another set and do stuff like that. So I guess it's all customizable. And then they do give you 4 axles, 2 for your set and then 2 for the set that it comes with. And I think the set that it comes with are all the same size wheels. They're not like a bigger one like your casting. And these are the ones they come with, kind of like the silver Daytons. So that is your Chevy. I will attempt to do the molding. I don't know if I'm going to do the molding on camera or I'll do it off camera, and then we'll have to come back in like a couple of hours to see how it sits and then play around with it like that. But before that, let's go ahead and take a closer look at the Nomad. So again, this one is all in red. There's your CarTuned custom shop on there. 2-tone grill. And I suppose even if you want to customize them even more, you can probably custom paint them or anything like that. Same with the other one. You get 2 big wheels and 2 small wheels that you're going to be casting. Otherwise, it comes with 4 of this style 4-spoke or 5-spoke wheel. Again, these wheels are all the same size. It's not a bigger and a smaller. You got your base, your screws, your axles, and then again, you have 2 different moldings, and these moldings are a different type of wheel than the Chevy. So you get 2 different moldings on there. And then again, you get your screwdriver, you get your file, your 2 colors, and then you get your stickers. So I kind of like the way just that plain line looks. But like I said, I think I might do one side and one side just to try them out. And I might eventually do 2 sets of the colors to see how they look. So I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to mold the wheels. We'll come back after, hopefully it works, and then put everything together and kind of show you what it looks like. Like I said, I'll probably put the stickers on and all that too off camera, just because, I mean, it's not that hard to put some decals on a car. So, but then that way you guys can see what it looks like and kind of see how the custom thing works. So hopefully this works. We'll see you in a few seconds. All right, guys, and we are back. So that was a lot of fun. I will say that it wasn't that bad to use, especially if you guys have ever done like the Miniverse or the other MGA stuff with the resin. It's kind of the same way. So I will say though that the truck molds worked a lot better than the Nomad molds, and I'll just kind of show you here. So basically you're just supposed to kind of close it, shake up your resin really nice, and then take off the top and then pour your resin into the mold. The truck mold was way easier to pour than the Nomad. And as you can see, I don't even have the wheels on the Nomad because their wheels, the one for the Nomad did not work at all for my second batch. But here are the wheels for the truck, and those truck wheels poured way better than the Nomad ones. So here are the truck ones. So this was from the S10, and then the Nomad was supposed to have these wheels, and you can see that my second batch did not work at all. I don't know if it's because of the resin. Maybe different colors work better. But then you can see on this one, this is the truck wheels that were blue. They poured amazingly. There is the front one, and then you can see here the orange poured a little bit better than the yellow, but even there you can see it's chipped there, and then the front one as well chipped up there. So I don't know if it's the mold or what. I did them all exactly the same way, and you can definitely see that the truck mold, this tire molded better than the other one. And of course the bigger molds you think would be better or what. And I don't know if each bottle is supposed to give you 4 tires or 4 rims, but I only got 2 out of each bottle. I don't know if there's more in here. These things are super hard to pour. You might have to keep them upside down after you pour your first 2 to bring all the resin back to the bottom. But that is how it went for me. You guys got to let me know if you get this in the comments, if you guys had better luck. Like I say, I seem to not have very good luck with resin either, but they did clean up pretty good to pour the other one, so not much residue or anything in there. They do have some like vent holes on there, so you don't try to over pour it. It is kind of hard once you start pouring it to see where the level is. So that was my thought on that. The other cool thing that would be cool if CarTuned offered, instead of having like the full kit with like the car and everything, it would be cool if they sold different varieties of molds and resin differently. So if you want more blue wheels, or if you want the other casting in blue or stuff like that, it would be cool if they did sell just molds and resin separately, so you don't have to buy the whole car. All right, and then this is kind of what I did for the graphics. I did one side with one graphic, and I did put the CarTuned logo on the top. I put the license plate on the side. I did notice that the license plate sticker is way bigger than the little cutout they have there, so it kind of looks distorted when you try to put that on. That's the only thing that I noticed. And then there's your CarTuned racing graphic on the other side. I did put some manufacturing logos on there. Honestly, I think after this, I'm gonna take these off and put them kind of back on the sticker thing. And I think I'm just gonna leave this one clean. I think it looks better than having the graphics on it. And then in the back, I did put the license plate on the tailgate crooked. Like I said, again, it really doesn't fit there, so I just did that. And it is nice having the CarTuned custom shop already on the window. So leaving these cars plain, I think still will look nice even if you don't put the graphics on it. But that's just kind of what I have on here. I think I'm gonna take all the graphics off, including that one, and just leave the license plate in the back. And then I'm gonna put on the wheels it came with, which I think were these, or I might even swap them with these wheels, because these are the wheels that came with the Nomad. So here's the Nomad. I did do the 2 different graphics. There's the flame graphic. And again, if the wheels did work out, I mean, it might have looked kind of cool, or even with the blue, the other style wheel might have looked cool on there. But I think I'm just gonna keep the normal wheels. So there was the flame graphic. I did put a license plate. Again, it doesn't really fit on the bumper, so I kind of put it on the back there. I think that kind of looked cool. And then here's the other side. I actually really like this graphic, so I think I'm gonna swap out the flame graphic for this graphic, because that little loop on it I think looks pretty cool. And then I'm gonna leave it at that. And I think I'm gonna switch. I think I'm gonna put these wheels on it instead, and then put these wheels on the S10. But there it basically is in a nutshell. You guys gotta let me know if you have some fun with this. I mean, it is kind of a cool thing to play with, especially if you're a customizer and stuff like that. And collecting the car, like I said, the only way you can get this version of the car with the custom shop, you have to buy the set. So that is pretty cool. I suppose if you want every single version, like if you want all the graphics on that one and all the graphics on, like if you want a flame graphic and you want that graphic, you would have to buy 2 kits so you can sticker up. The stickers stay on there pretty nicely. They do look nice, but I think I'm gonna keep it clean. I am gonna put that sticker on. I'm gonna keep it clean and see what it looks like. So if you wanna stay tuned, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it out quick and show you the end product. That should only take another minute of this video, and then that will be the unboxing here at Spend Too Much Diecast. So be right back. Alrighty guys, and we are back. So honestly, if you kind of want to play around with it, it does look like you can reuse the stickers, take them off, put them back on. They were still pretty sticky, and they stuck on here too. So I mean, you can probably keep them on for a little bit, switch them around, play with them, all that good stuff. Same with the other ones. So the stickers seem to be able to possibly take them off and reuse them. So this is what I ended up with. This is what I'm going to keep mine as. So for the Nomad, I did go with the gray graphic on it, which I think looks pretty slick. It just gives it that little breakup color. I did put the like Dayton style rims that actually came from the S10 box, which is pretty cool. So you can always do your wheel swaps on it. And then I did leave the license plate on the back because I think that looks cool with the So Slick. And then of course you do have the custom shop on the window with the CarTuned, so I left that like that. I didn't put any other CarTuned on there or anything like that. And then for my C10, I went with the clean look. I actually took the 5-spoke wheels from the Nomad packaging and put those on. Other than that, I left all the graphics off except for the license plate, which I did put at the angle. I think that's pretty cool, and they used to do that on the trucks back in the day. And I'm guessing that that says show stopper, because STP stop and then R. But if you think it's different, let me know. But I think that does look cool, and I like having the graphics there. So I mean, if you do still want the C10, you would have to buy it from the custom shop if you want the custom logo like that on the back window. So that is my input on that. You definitely have to let me know, guys, if you pick these up, how you customized it. I'm sure people are going to be customizing it, put their customs on Instagram and all that. I'll probably post a picture of what I got here. And of course, you do have like the little road that you can take pictures on, or if you want a solid road, that was the other one that came with it, or use it as a background, something like that. So that is cool, having pictures like that. And then of course we have the other ones from our other 2 and 3 packs. So thank you everybody for sticking around and watching this unboxing here at Spend Too Much Diecast. I do love doing these CarTuned. I will be putting a lot more up once I get them, but definitely thank you for watching. Thank you to all my crew members. Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you on the next unboxing. Bye.